Well, on to Phalaborwa now, where concerned community members say 2024 elections will not take place in the area if they are not recognized as a legitimate forum by local mining houses. Earlier this month, 3 trucks and an ambulance were torched in the area. The community had marched to the local municipality to demand the removal of the local mayor. SABC News reporter Mahlako Komane joins us live now from Limpopo. Mahlako, good afternoon at this hour. Thank you for joining us. Perhaps you could give us an indication as to where exactly you are and what the process looks like in terms of people turning out to come and register today.
Yes, good afternoon indeed to you, Liesel. We are here in Phalaborwa. Earlier on, we were in Muleji, where we had gotten reports that, the IEC would not be welcomed there. However, things seemingly changing overnight with the community, I suppose coming to some sort of agreement with the local traditional authority as well as the local councillor. But then we also as we were there, heard that, there was this agreement, I suppose, by the Phalaborwa concerned community members who are saying that they will not have local election. They will not have elections in 2024 if their needs are not addressed. Amongst those needs are that they are saying that they need the local mining houses to recognize them as a legitimate forum, a forum that will have the ability and the authority to be able to advance, the plight of the community to the local mining houses. This would be issues of jobs when there would be vacancies and so forth. They were also just not happy with the local mayor. Say that march that you spoke about, Liesel, was for his removal, saying that he was not acting in the interest of the community here. However, let me bring in a gentleman here who's just going to give us just a what exactly is it that they are unhappy about. We've been standing here, Liesel, just before we hand over to the gentleman, and I haven't really seen anyone coming in behind myself. There is an IEC, IEC has set up shop here so that locals are able to come and register to vote in next year's elections, as well as update their details on the voters' roll and any other any other function that they feel they need to come and do here if they want to change addresses. However, I haven't seen anyone come in. It's been rather quiet, but community members of this forum gathered outside here saying that, well, they're not really stopping anyone from coming in and registering. But what they're saying is that here in this particular community, should their needs not be met, should they not be recognized as a forum, as a legitimate forum, there will not be, the IEC will not be welcomed here to conduct those elections next year, which would be 2024. But let me bring are you able to, tell us? I can see everybody's here saying that they're not happy with what has been going on. There was the torching of trucks, 1 November. What has taken place here? What are your concerns, maybe briefly?
Our concerns is that the stakeholders within Phalaborwa, including the mayor herself, they've been ignoring the resolutions of the community since last year. In Phalaborwa, there's a structure called BCF. Then that structure, the term of the office of that structure has lapsed already. But then now the community took the resolution that there's a new structure that has to be recognized. But what they're doing, they're ignoring the interest of the community. Yes.
And have you been stopping community members from coming into this particular facility to register? What have been your actions here today?
Look, we did not do that. The community themselves, they've taken the resolution that as long as the stakeholders are not recognizing the newly elected structure, they will never participate in any voting station within around Phalaborwa. That's the resolution of the community.
Thank you so much. You heard there, Liesel, that was one of the community members here saying that there will be no local election. There will be no elections next year if their needs are not met. The IC will not be welcomed. Saying also that they are not stopping anyone from going into this venue to register to vote for next year. However, what they are saying is that as a community, they've taken a stance that they're not going to register with this weekend's registration drive. They're just not going to be part of that as a community. As I said, I hadn't really seen anyone coming in and out of here. I'm not sure earlier on before we arrived here what was the situation. However, since we've been here, there has not been anyone going in and out of this particular area to, I suppose, register to vote in next year's elections.